welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we will do another round of resume review for a fresher for the role of data analyst. First of all, in this particular resume template, there is a lot of red color, and in my personal opinion, it is best to avoid this red color. Blue is still fine, but somehow blue and the red together, it's not going very well. So you can probably avoid using that. One good thing about this resume is that you have mentioned about your contact number, email address, which is also a professional looking email address, your GitHub, LinkedIn, and portfolio website. This can be very useful to showcase your work even further, not limiting yourself just to the one page resume. Coming to the professional summary, result driven data analyst and machine learning engineer with expertise in PySpark, SQL, etc. Experience in ETL, big data processing, and interactive dashboard development to drive business insights and growth. Okay, this is pretty good, written in a very professional manner, and it is very power packed as well. The small change I would suggest here is that some of the things are written in bold and some of the things are not. I get it, you are trying to highlight some of the important things, but for the professional summary, I guess it will be fine just to keep it as normal text, not bold, because anyway, you are going to mention all of these things separately in the individual segments as well. Coming to the internship experience, this is a very important part for any fresher. So, this would be better if you can explain it a little bit more, maybe with two lines, how you did in the project section. If you could tell a little bit more about what models did you use or what kind of results did you achieve in the internship, that will be really good. Coming to the projects, you have mentioned three projects. I guess you can mention a couple of more as well. Again, problem with alignment. This doesn't look very good when you are giving your resume to a recruiter and it looks unprofessional. So make sure that you don't have any spelling mistakes or indentation issues. Again, about the color, probably you can change it to something which is more coherent in nature with the rest of the resume. Coming to the description, big data analyst, HR big data analysis using PySpark. Okay, so I think what you are doing here is that you are trying to mention for what role you have done what. But I think that's not really necessary. You can just mention the problem statement and what tech stack you used to solve the particular problem. And of course, you have to mention some um, results which is quantifiable, just like you have mentioned in the other two, you can mention that. So all in all, maybe you can avoid mentioning this. Or there's not much harm, by the way, but it's just because you are uh, applying as a fresher, I don't think it is necessary because these names don't mean much. They will vary. The they will have very different work in different companies, so it doesn't really matter what you are thinking as the responsibilities of machine learning engineers will be fixed in all the companies where you are applying for. So yeah, I guess you can just simply mention the problem statement and what uh, tech skills you used to solve that problem and what you achieved in that problem solving. You can mention just like that. So that should be enough. I think you can add few more projects because then you will have even more things to talk about, obviously. Skills. Uh, skills are looking good. Soft skills, some people mention them, but for me, I feel like soft skills are something which you will showcase during the interview process. You don't really need to write about it because, anyway, while you are you were going to the interview, you will be asked a lot of questions there on problem solving, on your analytical skills, or even in the projects, you will be able to like highlight your storytelling capabilities. So it's not really necessary to mention soft skills separately. Um, Apart from that, rest other things look good. Only thing I would like to suggest here is that maybe you can make it a little bit more precise for programming. PySpark can come under Python itself. Similarly, scikit-learn, pandas, Spark, NumPy. Um, except from Spark, I think you can mention all of them under Python itself. SQL you can take under databases because for querying you will use it. And I'm not sure why there is databases comma GitHub. So yeah, probably that's incorrect. So you can remove that. Model deployment again. Model deployment is definitely not related to database or GitHub. So this is the part where you have to uh, make some changes to make it more precise and correct. Artificial intelligence, pandas AI, OpenAI, NLP, yeah, this doesn't really make sense. So probably get rid of this. So you want to make it short and as precise as possible. So programming language, of course, you mentioned about what different programming languages you know. When it comes to database, what query languages, what databases, warehousing, whatever you have done or you are comfortable in, you can mention that. Model deployment, again, it is not related. So what you can mention is like in the machine learning project's entire lifespan, like what are the things that happen? You can mention them separately, like feature engineering, EDA, which is exploratory data analysis, uh, model building, model deployment. Those things you can mention separately. Data visualization, Power BI, Matplotlib, business intelligence, yes. Excel, not so much for data visualization. So yeah, these are the things maybe you can uh, change up a little bit more to look better. Data processing, ETL, data cleaning, data validation, transformation, data modeling. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Like feature engineering should also come here, not above. Certifications are good, education good. Good that you have also mentioned about CGPA. Now, since you are applying as a fresher, if you're in 10, 12, you got good grades, you can also mention that. For campus recruitment, definitely people put all of those things in. Um, yeah, if you have good grades, why not? Just because you are a fresher and you still have a long way to go to like showcase your actual like industry experience, these things you can still include. Certification is good, but since you have also included Power BI and let's say somebody is looking for a BI developer, they will ask you a lot of questions on SQL. So if Power BI is something you want to pursue, then probably you should also be really comfortable answering some questions on SQL. So that is also very relevant for certification. So maybe you can add those as well. All in all, this is a really good resume with few changes here and there. Uh, it will be really good. And I have also checked the ATS score for this, which is coming below 50 right now. But I am pretty sure if you make these small changes, it will get better. So yeah, that's all for today's resume review. If you want your resume to be reviewed, um, tell me in the comments or send me a DM on LinkedIn, or you can also send me an email on my email address, which is also mentioned in the description. So that's all for today. We'll meet you guys again very, very soon. Bye, guys.